Hello and welcome everyone to Into the Crypt. It is a key from Keymailer. Thank you Keymailer and dev team for allowing me to access a demo version. But it's a roguelike deck builder similar to like Slay the Spire and the sort. It has a slightly different mechanic to actually open doors though. That you have to pretty much sacrifice your cards, potentially being able to remove them from your deck before having to like spend a bunch of money at a shop. So it could be a very interesting one. I could kind of hate it. I have played one session before, I didn't really care for it, so this is session 2. I needed to make this video because I'm running short on the timeline. I just got back from vacation. I am severely burned, so be a little bit stilted. It might take me several hours to record this. We'll see. So when you first load in, I believe all 3 of these were already unlocked. And honestly, I started with Berserker, which might have been why I didn't like it, but I think I'll try. So, the Alchemist has like a potion crafting system, and I think the Druid has, some sort of ally system. Oh, Druid is not available. Oh, Alchemist is not available. Well, I guess we're going in as Berserker again. Maybe a future demo will allow those. So it is kind of interesting. It has this like 3D effect that you can actually kind of look around on, but like all of the set pieces are 2D. Theoretically infinite max health, maybe. 1 through 3 random cards. Oh, actually, while we're here. So how the doors work is this little anvil symbol is the durability. You use a card to open the door. It reduces durability by 1. If it hits 0 and is used, then it breaks it. So like being able to pick up extra cards is decent, but you still want to keep your deck thin because, you know, it's a actually, can I view the map? Yes. So if I want to hit a shop early, I guess I don't really have much choice. I also appreciate how you can mark certain ones. It'll give you the different paths to get there. But like, if I wanted to hit this, but then go over here, can you not? Okay, I thought you could. But you can at least see what potential paths there are if you want to hit a specific node. So like, oh, I want this specific event for some reason. I can see that there's only one path. Let's get the extra max HP and the extra money. To my knowledge, you get 2 grave tokens on every run, I think. But yeah, so Yosur can get crypt keys, which can be used to open doors, but it's kind of like you're going to have to eventually use your cards. Is that elite? That is elite. So actually, honestly, the full right path might be the one I really want to go down. The only thing I don't like is the fact that there's no shop, but it's fine. I'll have a bunch of money for whenever we do find a shop. But I think you also need specifically keys to open the door on chess. So you want to be careful on which cards you use. And so the Berserker has a rage meter, essentially. As you play cards, you gain Fury, which at max Fury, you gain Overload, which is just another card. So I have 3 energy, so actually I'll hit this Sprout Biter for the 4, hit it again, get 1 rage, and then brace, so I get 8 armor. Shows right underneath the health bar. Then I keep the rage in between turns, but the armor vanishes. Since they're both attacking, we're just going to brace again, apply Reckoning. So the first attack will get reflected back for 4 damage. Might as well continue just trying to kill one. Don't really have the potential to kill either of them right now. Well, maybe we do. Yeah, we'll just kill that one, remove them from the fight. This guy will attack us, but also attack themselves. And then since they're not attacking, we can just go all out on the attack. Yeah, reduce block by 50%. Make it slightly easier to kill it next turn. Do I have lethal? I do. Wait. Why did I not break its shield? Well, that's unfortunate. Take 5 damage for pretty much no reason. Reduce damage received by 50%. Gain 1 might the first time you spend 2 fury in 1 turn. Persist. Honestly, the extra retaliate would be kind of nice. And like, as you could have seen on that card, if I use this to open the door, I think it literally just breaks it. Actually, can I even use the 0-1? I don't think I can use the 0-1. I would love if you could like click on some of these set pieces and like break them and get loot out of them, but like haven't found any that you can't. Never mind. You can. Okay. So it's attacking for 5 and it tends to poison. Deals unblocked damage. Okay. So we get 1 fury there. We'll block all but 1 damage and inflict. Oh, okay. I was expecting it not to take multiple cards. So, bit of a misplay on my part. Especially with how much damage I'm about to take. We can lethal that guy, at the very least. And regain my fury. Yeah, the smaller guys have strength, so let's deal with them. Oh good, and he's just poisoning us. And well, that's unfortunate. I think we can keep the retaliate between turns though. Yes, yes we can. And yeah, you can't bleed pots. No surprise. That's unfortunate. So yeah, it just straight reduces the damage taken by 50% for the turn. So if I got that and a weaken, that could be very good. And interesting, even if the enemy is doing 0 damage, they still get hit by retaliate. I mean, Empower might be kind of nice. Because it says just increase damage by 50%. We'll need to eventually start picking up these cards that do have an anvil on them, so I have durability to use. But also guaranteed first turn decent damage potential. Ooh, gems! Can I like stop here and pick up some of this stuff? No? Okay. And yeah, so I can use cards to open it. I can also just use a chest, use a key. Again, 4 block on turn 1 and turn 2, could be kind of nice. Apply 2 guard at the start of combat, blocks not removed at the start of turn. Once per turn, deal 3 damage to enemy when you lose block. Let's go with the Gravekeeper Stone, since I have pretty good potential for damage the first turn. If I go with that, then I have some armor. And I guarantee I'm going to make some misplays at some point today, but it's fine. The Weighing. The corridor ends a stone altar bearing ancient scales. As you approach, Mystical Guardian guards the entrance. The message is clear, pay what you owe. Pay in sparks, lose 28 sparks. Pay in blood, lose 8 max health. Offer your potential, lose random artifact. Embrace Imbalance, gain a curse. Take 5 damage, fight a random enemy. Honestly, I might as well pay because I've got 300 sparks. Or 400 sparks left. I don't have a pause button. Alright, Shroomkins. So they intend to just heal. And this is very unfortunate that I only got 1 damage card. Well, I might as well apply Retaliate then. Deals unblocked damage, gain that. Let's apply more Retaliate and more Retaliate, take way less damage, actually fully block their attacks. Also hit for a bunch via Retaliate. That would be lethal in 2 turns, or I could lethal now. 5, yeah. Plus, with them healing from max HP, there wasn't really any good reason not to kill one. Let's see, honestly, we'll make that damage stick, gain a block. 4, 5, yeah, let's go with 5. Just trying to, like, figure out the best way to attack. Okay. Hit for the bleed. Hit for the fury. They'll They won't bleed out at the end of this turn because they're healing. But they'll get pretty close to. When attacking, never mind. It's only when they attack that they take bleed damage. Okay, well, they're gonna kill themselves this turn, so we'll do that. Spend 1 fury to do that much damage, or they're currently doing, what, 6, 10, full block. Let's retaliate extra then. And then, yeah, we'll just stack damage on them. Build extra retaliate for next time they attack, I guess. The 1 max HP increase is very nice though. Deal 14 damage. If this attack deals 22 plus damage, gain 1 energy. Honestly, let's empower, get the empower one. And yeah, this is when I need more cards. Because technically I can open 2 more doors before I start breaking cards. Which then, this is the elite, no. Where's the elite? Oh, there. 3 more rooms. Okay. Gloomroot Sentinel. So he's attacking for 5. I can immediately do that. I can inflict 1 frail. And actually I can apply retaliate since I don't have fury. Heal 3 HP per stack. Okay. So what would be the card that gets used? Let's use that just to make sure it doesn't get used. Ah, it allows you to pick. And so empower is single turn. That's what I was afraid of. Okay, it's fine. Stack the retaliates because I have nothing else to do. Damn. Well, take half damage. Can't block any more than that, but it's worth it. Because yeah, actually that's kind of not great then. Because if it only gives it for 1 turn, it's like useful I guess if you have the right loadout, but I do not currently. Block for 8 and then just do as much damage as possible. It won't quite kill itself, but it does set up for the kill. Yeah, I gotta go with the extra damage card. Oh. So it gave me some keys, but we'll do that. grotesque creature squats in the corner, its massive maw lined with card-shaped teeth. It regards you with hungry eyes and speaks in a wet gurgle. Feed me. Lose your highest rarity card, gain 2 random combat. What is my highest rarity card? I mean, do I have any rare cards? Common, common, starter, 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 common. So it'd be a common card. Well, not ideal, but that's fine. Hey, shop prices are reduced by 15%, so it's only a 5% increase for the first shop I find. And heal for 4 health when I use a potion. Do got 2 potions. So I don't really want to break any of my attack cards right now. But we should at least get something from this chest. Though wait, it won't be a card. Necessarily. Honestly, extra healing. I've got the max HP increase. Got a little bit of healing. Guaranteed healing at the start of combat will be very nice. I think I heal at the end of an act, but I'm not sure. I don't think I've actually made it to the end of an act yet. Okay, enemy intends to gain a Brood Pulse stack. Enemy spawns a Spiraling at maximum stacks. Heal for 3 health for each attack card that deals unblocked damage. When a Spiraling dies, the similarly heals and applies Bloodlust. Ah. Okay. If I do that, then I actually gain to retaliate and block the full damage. Which I was blocking full damage anyhow, but reduced by 1 stack at the end of each turn. Okay. Damn. Oh, duh. They got a little bit of, armor from the relic. Oh, because I have a bleed stack on me. That does make sense. Yeah, just retaliate up. The more it damages itself, the kind of better place we are. Inflict frail so that it takes or gives itself less armor. Start building up retaliate stacks. Do a little bit of healing. Wait, why did that only heal for 2? What? Definitely says heal for 4 HP. Maybe I had another effect I wasn't paying attention to. Oh. That's not ideal. Nice thing is these baby spiralings will kill themselves pretty easily. Nah. Fortunately, it's also healing the queen, but that's mostly fine. So in theory then, can I block the bleed damage? I can. Not ideal, and now I have vulnerable, 16 damage. Okay. Well, definitely that. Definitely armor up. Full block the attack. Fucking spirelings again. Let's kill that one. Do that. I don't really have a reason necessarily to kill the spirelings right now. Enemy intends to heal. Okay, the spirelings will at least kill themselves. Healing isn't great, but hopefully it's... Yeah. Let's see, so it's doing 6 times 3 damage. So yeah, armor up so that we don't die. That spiraling kills itself, we retaliate. We get a pretty much full turn of actual attacks. If we get, damn. If we had gotten my heavy attack, might have been able to lethal. Not ideal damage-wise, but I made it. Turn damage that I took. Gain 1 might. Persist. That would be kind of nice. But I don't really have much generating fury right now. Let's take retribution so I can open some more doors. Oh. Well. Extra health. Okay, so that was the boss early fight. Honestly, let's go up that way and hit the shop. Because, like, we've got the money now. Just need to actually hit a shop. The Bone Garden. The gardens of bones and ash, tended by a figure woven from fruits and skulls. Flowers of pale ivory bloom from rib cages. Everything grows here, the gardener asks. Everything returns. Duplicate a random card, convert all sparks to health. 1 heart for 2 sparks. No. Remove a card next combat. Draw 3 cards on turn 1. Honestly, duplicate a random card? Sure. I can use that to break down the door at some point. I'm going to the right? Yeah, going to the right. Because, like, I'm sure Frail is kind of important at some point. But 4 her turn when gaining 5 or more stacks of webbed. Okay. Yeah, we won't pop any of these just yet. Okay. Don't actually have any rage yet. So we'll full block to that, deal a little bit of damage, apply a little bit of bleed, retaliate, should do a decent amount of damage. Let's go ahead and pop that. Yeah, it does only heal 2. Also, I should have popped that this turn, I guess, because this is gonna hurt. I could lethal. There is a campfire inside my list, so let's just try sticking out. Lethal that one. Because otherwise the webbing could get 4 for turn at 5 stacks, current 3 out of 4. All of these numbers seem to just be incorrect. Like, well, let's see, does it forfeit my turn? No, okay. So it's once it's at 5, as it says, okay. That's exactly blocking that damage. Because yeah, like, honestly, what I kind of want is some way to generate more fury. So I'm getting like no durability attacks, or no durability cards. So I can open like 2 more doors, maybe. Okay. So I could upgrade a singular card. Literally no change. Makes it not cost fury, which maybe. 2 vulnerable than 2 might, maybe. 2 empower, no. Extra block, extra block, extra block, extra damage, extra damage, extra damage, increased max damage, extra damage, extra damage. Yeah, none? Let's heal up. And honestly, let's break this card. I appreciate that does confirm that you would like to break the card, just in case you aren't paying attention. Also, I might get rid of the Fury Strike as well. Heal for 5 health at the end of each combat. Gain 1 extra card reward option after combat. Apply 2 evade and 2 rejuvenate after my health is reduced by 20% during combat. It's percentage based, so it would be actually very useful, because right now it would be about 17% or 17 health. Honestly, I've got enough other healing, I don't necessarily need the Mending Locket. Yeah, let's take extra card. Especially since my deck is about to get much thinner, much quicker. Oh, I can also break through using my health. So actually, extra max HP and healing is very useful. Cannot gain block. I mean, this. I'm not going to survive this combat if they continue hitting this hard. This card cannot block. So if I just do that, so I have retaliate then, yeah. Yeah, right now, just continue targeting the death crawler, so that hopefully we get lethal next turn. And played, exhaust and fleeting. Okay. Oh, and yeah, it just hits my health directly. Okay. Because it struck me, I now take 0 or get 0 armor. But yeah. Should be fine with the curses stacking up in my deck. I should have used the armor of taking less damage. Minor misplays, minor misplays. My health pool is going to regret it later, but it's fine. Yeah. As I said, my health pool is going to regret it later. Not that I could have actually done anything that turn, but still, not ideal. Yeah, it killed itself. Oh, that's what it means by, gain 1 extra card reward. I was hoping it'd be another lottery. Okay, well, let's destroy the card. Like, the star cards aren't amazing, but they are kind of needed right now still. Start each turn with 2 block would be kind of nice. Start of combat, deal 4 damage, increase max health by 6, and heal for that amount when you obtain that artifact. Like bleed and frail. Below 25 health. Honestly, those 2 keys. I was really hoping to have more choices. Because you need attacks to actually open the door, and I didn't get to draw the card I just bought, I guess. Semi will gain buffs when countdown reaches 0. And then I get 0 attack cards. That is unfortunate. Like, I think I just kind of got screwed over on, well, no. I encountered pretty much the same situation, on my test run, where I just didn't get usable cards. And, like, honestly, I didn't even ignore that many cards during like drafting and stuff. Or I didn't ignore that many attack cards. I just didn't really get any attack cards. By any, I mean like, I think there was 5 times that I could choose an attack card. So like, I had the potential, I just didn't think it would be so picky about the cards. Cannot be targeted. Damn, okay. Well, almost lethal. And yeah, so I just straight can't target that. So I guess I get to build Retaliate. Spend 1 Fury Gate, draw 1 card, apply Empower. Damn. Oh, and I can't even target that. Well, dead. But yeah, that's about how last run went as well. And there doesn't seem to be any meta progress or unlocks or anything right now. I kind of want to know how like the druid plays, but you know, can't do it yet. But yeah, that was Into the Crypt. It's a roguelike deck builder. Can't say really the door opening thing is really the only unique thing, but really it is. I feel like the cards are a bit stingy, especially because some of those card rewards were literally the same, like 5 cards every time. It could just be because of the demo, and if it is, I'm sorry devs, but like, please give us slightly more cards for the demo. Or it could just be I have terrible luck, because my first run, if I remember correctly, was similar in how it ended up being, where I just didn't really have any cards, and you know, the enemies just do a lot of damage. But thank you all for watching. I'll see y'all next time. And thank you, Keymailer and devs, for sending me the key.